Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shelby. I'm usually tired and today's no exception. Today I am on day 2 of solo momming. Danny's been working 12-hour shifts and so he's been gone from 7 to 7 all weekend. And complicating that is that his truck is in the shop getting some body work done. So I have had to take him to work and take him back so that I have a car during the day to use to run errands, which means I have to get up at like 5:30. And I'm not a morning person, so that's not feeling fantastic to me. So cheers to extra caffeine this weekend. But I just got home from running a bunch of errands. I stopped by Walmart and met a couple friends and we picked up some groceries that I needed to get. And then I ran to Subway and got Danny lunch and dropped that off to him at work. And I just got back, put Charlie to bed for her nap like 2 hours late, so she's extra spicy. I'm gonna put these groceries away and then I have a whole bunch of projects to do. But first, let me show you what I got at Walmart. So the first thing I grabbed was these 2 deodorants. I got my 2 favorite smells and of course some more Desitin for Charlie. Since she's been sick, her poor little butt's a little bit extra red, so made sure I stocked up on that. I stocked up on my favorite energy drink of the moment, which is these Bang Cherry Blade Lemonades. They're 0 calories and 0 sugar, which means that I can have them on my meal plan. I got these white cheddar Cheez-Its for Danny. He recently discovered they're delicious when you dip them in tomato soup, so got a big box of those. I got a package of 93% lean ground beef to make tacos with tonight. Some raspberries and blackberries because Danny and Charlie pretty much survive off of berries. Bunch of cucumbers, bell peppers, tortilla chips to go with the ground beef tonight. Some onion salt because I was out of it, and then 2 boxes of pasta. Charlie's weird with needle shapes. Actually, so is her dad, so I wonder where she got that from. So I wanted to grab some pasta that maybe she'll eat because right now she's on a macaroni shape strike. And last but not least is a bunch of bananas that I can cut up and serve to Charlie or just eat myself on the run. I'm gonna put those away and then I will show you what I have to do today. I feel very like stereotypically masculine today. And I've always been a very capable bee, but I feel like I'm learning some new skills today. We are in a major like purge, get rid of crap that we don't need, don't want, don't use, is old, is expired type of a phase right now, and it feels fantastic. It's like that spring cleaning vibe, but it's a lot of like, there's a lot of thought behind it because you can't just throw everything away. Some stuff has to be like specifically disposed of. So I'm handling some of that today. First thing on the list is to use some of this paint hardener to dry out a couple cans of paint that we have left over from our last house from like 3 years ago that we're not going to use, and I'm tired of storing. So put in this paint hardener and it will make it so that I can put it in the regular garbage and get rid of it. So I have 3 cans to do that with today. And then I get to learn how to change the oil in my lawnmower. And I get to drain the fuel out of my weed whacker and put new fuel in it and mix 2-cycle gas, which I can do, that's no problem. But I've never done an oil change before, I've never drained gas before. Luckily, my brother's a mechanic, so I can just FaceTime him and make him show me how to do it virtually. I've been putting it off for a while and I have to do it today during nap time, and it's like, I just would rather do anything else, honestly. She is so tired, but she does not want to go to sleep. She's been up since 5:40 as well, and it's probably 12:30 now. So she's way past due for a nap, but she's got an ear infection. She doesn't feel good, but she's so sleepy that she's just waking herself up, like being fussy. Oh boy, go to sleep. So the paint is hardening If you can see, it just kind of turns into this granular, icky mess. But it'll be solid in about 24 hours, and I can put it in the garbage and not dispose of wet paint like you're not supposed to. So that I'm gonna let dry. Next project is all of the lawn appliances. I have to mix up some 2-cycle fuel, so I've got this full synthetic 2-cycle engine oil blend. I have 1 gallon of 91 gasoline in this can, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio. I'll put one of these in here and that'll make 1-ish gallons of fuel for the weed eater. And then the other project is the lawnmower. Both of those have not been started since 2018, so they need some TLC before I run them. So I got new gas for the lawnmower, and then I'm gonna have to do an oil change on it because it hasn't had new oil like ever, because I'm a horrible small motor maintenance person. So to do that, I've got carb cleaner for the weed whacker as well. Time to go call Chris.
Yeah, you gotta use a ratchet. Not a hammer, a ratchet.
Alright, got a socket wrench. This is a 13. Move to 10. Where'd it go? There it is.
Look at you doing the damn thing.
This is not the same socket set. Ah! Ugh. I hate this. I hate this. This is why people are paid. Like, oh, yeah. All your tools out. And only some of them will work. We're not going to tell you which ones. That's what. Have a good day. Watch out for spiders. Alright. Second socket set, because, you know, what girl doesn't need 2?
No, you need both of them.
This better be the oil tank, dude.
They most likely are.
Nope, it's just a body screw.
There's no oil coming out?
No, I can see daylight to the other side. It's pretty much indicative of there's no oil in there.
Yeah, there might not be oil in there.
I don't think there's oil in there, Dave. Oh.
Yeah, there ain't no goddamn oil in there.
Okay, hear me out. What if I take this bucket and I put it over there, and I take the oil plug out where you put the oil in and flip it upside down?
Alright.
Handy dandy extendo funnel. Oil plug out.
Extendo funnel cut.
Got plug. Got funnel. Got plastic. Ugh. Alright. Let's see what happens. Nothing comes out. God bless America. Getting the duct tape. Alright, this is the most like backwoods solution to this problem.
What's that?
I, like the backyard engineer that I am duct taping this funnel to...
That's a modern solution to a old problem.
Well, when you don't have 2 people, you need 2 people, duct tape becomes your second set of hands. Now, like a beast, put my lawnmower over.
There you go.
Alright, I think that's it. Oh no, no. Okay. Oh, that was almost bad. Take that, lawnmower.
So you're supposed to be between those 2 marks.
Okay, I'm gonna stop then.
Yeah. So you're on oil in it. You want to replace the spark plug while you're on it?
No, because I don't have a spark plug. I could take the one I have out and put it back in. I'm gonna skip that because that seems dumb. Oh, this is a stupid job you have, Christopher. Oh, you have to be kidding me.
What? You broke it?
The tube is in the gas can. Oh, you have to be joking. I hate this. How much is even in here? There's like hardly any in here. I can see the bottom. Yeah, you know what? I'm adding gas to it. I see why mechanics swear so much. From car cam, aka my dash mounted cell phone, because that whole process took so long that my battery died on my camera. And what you didn't see was that the lawnmower still won't start. I was on FaceTime with Chris, and if you don't know, Chris is my brother and he's an Audi master mechanic. So he was having me do a couple things and that wasn't working, and so the next step is to get a new spark plug, because the spark plug that I have might be fouled because it's so old. So off to the auto parts store to do that with Chucky in the back. My camera battery is still charging, so I'm sure the audio quality on this is going to be top notch. Well, that was a giant cluster. So I'm going in there. I already look like I don't belong in a auto parts store because it's me. And I've got Charlie on my hip, and I go in there and I took a picture of the spark plug because it's like at a spot where you can't like actually read the numbers off of it. I had to take a picture of it to like at a weird angle to get my phone in there to see what it was. Anyway, so I'm showing the girl behind the counter this picture, and of course I've got one hand because I've got Charlie in the other arm, and like the phone keeps flipping, so every time I try and zoom in on the number, like keeps like flipping the other direction, and I'm trying to like orient it one-handed, and it's not going very well. And so she's like, bless her heart, being like super patient while I'm trying to get this figured out. We finally get the number, and then I'm like, and I don't know how big of a deep socket I'm gonna need to do this, so would you mind letting me know like how big this is? And she's like, yeah, I'll find out for you. So she gets the spark plug and she goes to like the rack of sockets and she gets me the one that fits. And I'm on my way back, and the handle of my purse catches this display of Hot Wheels cars and rips the whole thing off of like the column that it's on. Hot Wheels cars go everywhere, so I put Charlie down to help clean it up, and she takes off into the back where all the parts are, so I had to go get her, and the poor sales lady's putting on the Hot Wheels back. Like, oh God, like let me get out of here. That has been the theme of this week of errands with Charlie, is like we're the people that people in the store are trying to get out as fast as possible. So I'm headed back home, and Danny just texted me that he needs me to pick up a large flat rate box, like an if it fits it ships type box at the post office. But I'm thinking it's Sunday right now. I don't think that their lobby is going to be open. Out yonder's a fire. Looks like it's officially warming up. Fires are on the horizon. I just got to the post office and I parked the car and I looked behind me to find she is out. She didn't take a nap today, and she got up at 5:30 in the morning with me to take Danny to work. So, great. Guess I'm not getting up to get the box. Times when I wish I had a magic genie that I could just like poof a person to either go get the box or sit here with Charlie. but I can't, and I'm not waking that up because I know if I wake that up, it will yell at me. So maybe I'll just get a car wash. I'll get a latte. I'll get a latte. The goods have been acquired. Iced, sugar-free, vanilla latte. I figured I would get the latte and then wait in the car wash line. There's only one car wash in town that's like a drive-through, and everyone likes it, which means there's usually like a 30 or 40 minute wait to use it. So, I mean, I got time. She's not gonna wake up. I'm kind of like conflicted about if I want to wake her up because it's 4 o'clock right now. Usually she goes to bed at 7, but she's been up almost 12 hours, and I know if I wake her up, it's gonna be like World War III, and I don't feel like dealing with it. So I'd much rather just have her be up a little bit later, and I'll get a clean car and a coffee out of it, so, you know. You guys, I made a mistake. I'm next in line for the car wash. I've been sitting here for like 45 minutes. And I, for some reason, thought that this car wash had like those soft brushes. No, it's got those like flappy rubber things that like beat the crap out of your car and are super loud. And Charlie's still asleep. It's gonna wake her up and scare the absolute ever-loving ish out of her. Bad mama word. Wasn't as bad as I expected. I expected that to scare the crap out of her, and she woke up when the brush roller went over the top of the car because that was the loudest one, and then she just like traced all the little water bits on the window and watched the brushes go by. So I didn't feel like quite such a jack, but now that she's awake, I can go get that box. The box has been acquired. So I think the plan is now to get home, put Charlie in our playroom. Yeah. Yes, that's true. Yes. You go home, put Charlie in her playroom, let her like play with her blocks and coloring and all of that stuff. While she does that, I'm gonna take like 5 minutes and pull the spark plug out of the lawnmower, put the new one in. Now that I have the tools, that'll make that super quick and easy. Ugh. This road is so bumpy for no reason. Ugh. And see if I can get it to start up, and then I'll make dinner and then go get Danny. What the hell? I've got one more Hail Mary. This should run. That's progress. One for two, but I can do some stuff with the weed whacker. I give up. I got one thing to work, and then the toddler wouldn't work. I don't want to say I lost the battle today, but I kind of did. I put her in her playroom with a snack, some applesauce, and she's watching Blue's Clues in her pillow pit. I was so looking forward to getting that back section done. That section has driven me absolutely insane for the last year. And I've been looking out the window at these annoying tall weeds and unkept grass, and I just wanted it to look good. I was so close. I'm going to take this as my sign from God to just give up and go inside. With all of that being said, I hope you enjoyed this dumpster fire of a plan. It wasn't a bad day, but surely things did not go as I had hoped they would. I hope that you enjoyed coming along on this Hot Mess Express, and I'm sure I'll have more videos in the future equally as extra. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not, and I'll see you next time. Bye.